Hi everyone, this is Debbie Shelton and happy Sunday. I thought I would share with you a project that I was working on last night. Well, it's not really a project, it's getting supplies ready. I had bought some seam binding, some Hug Snug on eBay, and bought a couple bolts of it, and of course you get 300 yards in this puppy, so there's lots and lots on there. And I had been slowly, one at a time, making my colors that I wanted for whatever project I happened to be working on at the time, and I thought, that's ridiculous. That's just too much work. It was keeping me from using it, so I thought, heck with that baloney, and last night I just decided to do my own. So I got out my Lindy's and my Tattered Angels and went to it. And first one I did was this pink, and it is Lindy Stamp Gang Cotton Candy Pink. And it is showing up a little purple, but believe me, it is a true pink and it's just beautiful. It's absolutely my favorite color out of all the 40 some shades of sprays that I have. So that I put aside. Then the next one I did another monochromatic one, and this is Summer Lovin' Sun from Lindy Stamp Gang. It's a flat Fabio. Just love the intensity of that color. But, it was just one color, and I thought, wouldn't it be neat if I could ombre them the way you get ombre yarn? So I thought, So I had a lot of fun picking out colors, seeing, which I could do in an ombre and seeing which ones would go together. And this is what I did, and I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out. This one, I used oranges, and this I started out with Cape Cod Coral, a Lindy Stamp Gang, and then in the middle I went to Flower Power, which is a Tattered Angel, and then this is Tears on My Pillow Tangerine, another flat Fabio from Lindy Stamp Gang. So I did that one. I did this green one. This one I used 4 shades of green, and at first I thought, I don't know. After I sprayed them, I thought, this 4th one doesn't go at all. But, green is green. They occur together in nature. They all blend together, so how bad can it be, right? Well, this one starts out, this is Seagrass Green from Lindy Stamp Gang. And then I go into Sweet Clover, which is a Tattered Angel. And then I go into Olive Vine, which is a Tattered Angel. And then the last one that I did was Grease Lightning Green, which is another flat Fabio from Lindy Stamp Gang. And actually when it's dried it goes together. It still bothers my sensibilities a little having that olive next to this green, but like I said, that's how they occur in nature, so how bad can it be? What I love about doing these, spraying like this and spraying them so intensely, is that the ribbon even ombres itself in spots, which is really cool. And then the next one I did was this one. This is my Aquas and Sea Blues. This one this was one of the first ones I did, so I didn't use much yardage, and the more colors I did, the longer the pieces of binding got, so I'd have them ahead of time. This is Aquamarine from Tattered Angels, and then I go into Patina from Tattered Angels, and then I go into yes, what is this? This is Jack Frost from Tattered Angels, and I just love how that turned out too. I think that's so pretty. And then I did this blue, and it started out with Whale Watch Blue, which is Lindy's, and then in the middle here I have Denim Blue, which is a Tattered Angel, Glimmer Mist, and then I have Tattered Angels Sapphire. Of course, the sprayer was clogged on this. I wasn't going to unclog it, so all I did was get a paintbrush and start painting this on, because you overlap the colors. When you're spraying, you overlap, and then if you're using a paintbrush, you overlap. So it works out just fine. So that's how the blues turned out. I was pleased with that. And then I love the purples. And this started out with delphinium, which is a tattered angel. Now this was one of the first ones I did, or the second one, and we were leaving the house to go to my mom's for dinner, and I wanted it scrunchy, so I just kind of went like that. And when I came home, I realized that my husband just sent me a text message. He's at church this morning, and I'm on so much medication that I was buzzing all night, and I haven't slept. And let's say I was up yesterday morning at 5:30, and I haven't slept then. So, you know, I didn't go this morning. So I have spots on there, but you know, that's kind of the beauty of the ombre. Well, this started out, like I said, this is delphinium blue, and then I went to wisteria purple blue, which is a Lindy Stamp Gang. Then I went to rum raisin, which is a tattered angel, and then I went to Jazzy Jivin Purple, which is a Lindy Stamp Gang. I just love how this turned out. And next time I do it, I'm going to start with these colors and then move into these on all one, and I think that will just be so gorgeous, so gorgeous. It's funny, I like this stuff wrinkled. It's funny, I can't stand ribbon wrinkled. Ribbon has to be smooth. It can't have kinks in it, so I don't wrap it on those little cards because I don't want those little bends in it, and I have to get my curling iron, flatten it out if I'm going to put it on a project. But I just love the seam binding crinkled. It doesn't look right flat, in fact. And then my last color that I did was my neutrals, and this one I used, I'm not even in frame here, sorry about that, guys. The last one I used 5 different colors. I wasn't sure how it turned out. It's okay. And again, it's, you know, quite a bit different. Though on here it looks really good. On here, for real, this is whale. This is clam baked beige, the first one, which is the Lindy's, and it is much more yellow than it's showing up in the viewfinder. I wish it was that color. And then the next one is Wheat Fields by Tattered Angels. Then the third one I have on here is Walnut Gold by Tattered Angels. And then the fourth one is Vanilla Breeze by Tattered Angels. And then the fifth one is Coffee Shop by Tattered Angels. So I really thought that turned out well too. And look at how this ombres itself there. This side is much lighter than that side. So it's a wonderful medium to work with, and it really does add so much to your project. So that's what I did, and all I do is take the seam binding, cut it to the length I'm going to want of my finished project. Then I just fold it, I just fold it in half, and maybe half again if it's real long. This isn't, of course. And then just set it down in my big old box here, which is just a paper lid from work, and then start spraying the heck out of it. And I thought I'd give it a try. I'm trying something a little bit different this time. Get my pink out of the way, because I'm going to use Candy Apple Red. I thought I'd try a patriotic one for 4th of July, so we will see how that works. And I'll give this a spray. Hopefully it will not be clogged. And of course it is clogged. So this is what I did last night, so I'm just going to do it again now. It was a big old paintbrush. Get it out. It just keeps cleaning up. I just keep using it, washing it, getting it out again. And all I do is, stick it in there and just start applying it. Ew. Doesn't look too appetizing right now. I hope it dries better than that. Looks kind of bloody right now. But we will see how it turns out. Alrighty. Yeah, I've been battling hives for 2 months, and I am on prednisone, cyclosporine, Atarax, and Zantac, and lots of it is in me, and I think it is all caught up with me. But at least I'm not itching. At least I am not itching, and I'm not bloody anymore because I was scratching myself in my sleep. And we've got it under control now. If we can just get my immune system suppressed, and so it'll stop producing the hives, and then I will be okie dokie. Well, I think that's enough red, but not that you really wanted to hear that anyways. But I thought I'd fill the time with something, let you know why I haven't slept and why I look like I'm shaking like a leaf, because I am. Now, I thought I would try the gold in the middle here. The only gold that even had the gold in the color that I has is walnut gold, and I didn't really want to do that on here. That's just too dark, and I didn't really want it to be that Americana right now. So I'm going to try the Glitz Spritz, the cactus gold from Lindy. So we'll try this out, and hopefully that'll go faster. And I'll spray that on there, and we'll see what we get. Let's see. I found if I keep the sprayer away from what I've already sprayed, I don't know if this is going to work too well. I might have to just try something else on it, maybe a pale yellow in there or something. But you can get the idea there. And if you haven't been using your sprays, this is a great way to use up your sprays so they're not sitting there getting bad on you. And now we'll try the denim blue. You're not supposed to twirl this around. I know you're supposed to bang it, but guess what? I'm going to do the same darn thing again. And if it clogs, it clogs. Sometimes I find if I just release the lid and then take the cap off before I screw it back on, that'll sometimes take care of any of the... Yeah, this one's working now. Well, it was. Keep what you're spraying away from the previous colors, and then you don't have them getting muddied. This is a much lighter denim. Yeah, it might look kind of pretty. I do have I don't want the sapphire again, that's too dark. And then I just got this from Lindy's. It's a flat Fabio, and it's supposed to it's Danny Zucco's denim, but I think that would be too green for what I want. So here is how I do my Lindy's, or do my ombre, and yeah, that's what I do. So bye bye.